Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Arrow, Pokemon Gun, it all means the same thing. It's a world full of mystery and wonder, great experiences all around, little pocket creatures running around waiting to be captured. Now these games were criticized for being too easy or linear, not enough new experiences to happen. But there's one thing that you guys missed, or really never even thought to ask. Can you beat these games using only monkeys? Well, today we're gonna find out. This is Pokemon Sword and Shield monkeys only. By the way, I stream every single experience that you guys get to witness over here on the YouTube channel on Twitch and YouTube. And I don't know, maybe I might do TikTok whenever we get to 1,000 followers. But if you guys want to come chill with me there, you're more than welcome to. And I'd love to see you there. But we started this run out with Grookey because Grookey's a badass. And we love badasses and we love badass monkeys. But, you know, I figured why not play Shield? Because I hadn't played Shield in like 3 years. And, you know, there's got to be monkeys in Shield, right? It has the wild area. It has raid dens. It has backwards compatibility with a couple of games. I figured this is probably the game with the most monkeys, right? No, we were so wrong. Like, if there was a scale for how wrong you could be, we're at the tippity top of that shit. Like, they would have to come up with a new ranking for how wrong we were. But luckily, we have a Megan.
You can't get Chimchar at all. And, like, even you can't trade it over in Shield.
What? Why?
Because I guess whenever they made the DLC, they didn't give you all the starters. So I guess for some reason, their DLC doesn't have all the starters.
Chimchar is so
I was
cool.
gonna trade you. I had a Chimchar for you. And I was gonna trade him over. And I just found out that you cannot trade him over at all.
Chimchar, no. And it was at this point that we started to realize that there aren't any monkeys in this game, except for Oranguru, which is after the 5th gym. So our main plan was for Megan to attack every other game that is available to trade in a monkey into this game and give it to it, except for Chimchar. And Chimchar is my favorite Pokemon. Anyways, look at these gym leaders, bro. Have a taste of our true power. This wave is gonna crash right over you. Only because I accidentally pressed scratch. And even that isn't enough to save you, Hop. Come on now. Oh! What the hell? He whooped our ass. Grookey's evolving. Let's go. So I think this is a good point to say that we were sort of doing a shiny badge quest, but more like a monkey badge quest. You know what I mean? Like after we beat one gym, we get another monkey. Anyways, leading up to the first gym, all we had was Thwacky. The first gym is a grass gym, if you didn't know. So the only damaging move we had was Swift. And don't even get me started on Peter, bruh. I'm not sure if he came before the first gym or after the first gym, but even then, we didn't get our next monkey till like right before the second gym. Like right before it. And we couldn't even use him because he was a fire type. And the gym was a water type gym. Anyways, Peter, bro. If you know, you know, bruh. Peter was a menace. That dude was so hard to deal with. Because keep in mind, we only have Thwacky, right? Peter used bug-type Pokemon, right? Super effective to us. Also, the only damaging moves that we had was Swift. And Swift is not the best move in the game. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even remotely close to one of the best moves. Like, we could have got Slam. We could have got Body Slam. We could have got Thrash, you know? We could have got Quick Attack. I would have liked Quick Attack. Quick Attack basically does the same thing as Swift, except it has priority. So going into this first gym, the only thing that we have is Swift, right? So here I am Dynamaxing Thwacky, right? And you know, he looks like a big monkey. You know, he looks like he could do quite a bit of damage if I hit them with the max strike. No, I even skipped it in the video, bruh. Like, it didn't do anything. His Eldegoss comes out, we use a couple potions, and we're trying to make it work, you know what I mean? It's just not working, bruh. I used all my potions. It's just not there, you know? So, anyways, the second try, we do end up getting him. We bought a lot of potions. We got him with a Razor Leaf. We were celebrating. For some reason, I can't use my ear rape Avengers music in the YouTube videos because it's copyrighted. So, on the Twitch, though, if you guys want to go ahead and follow that, we celebrate very, very often and very, very accordingly. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be mad easy. It's a water gym. I'm not fighting nobody. I'm going straight to that gym. Yes! Yes!
Finally, after like 80 hours.
Let's go! We now have our second monkey.
So as you can see, we were super excited to get Darmanitan. And after getting that Darmanitan, I stopped streaming for that day. And then the next night, I tried to stream, but for some reason, my Wi-Fi was like messing up and it wouldn't let me stream. So I just ended up playing solo dolo. And the recordings kind of messed up. But we beat the second gym.
I ain't never seen Matt and Skylar in the same room. That's all I'm saying, bro. I ain't saying much.
And then comes the challenge of the third gym, right? Well, it is a challenge because the only two monkeys that we have is a baby fire type Pokemon that's not very strong and a level 30 level 30 grass monkey in a fire type gym. You know, Darumaka put in those work. He put in that work. He put in them hands. You know what I'm saying? He put in his due diligence time. Didn't work out. So we decided to power level and the craziest shit ever happened.
There was 7 in there alone, and
Is this a shiny? Holy shit, that's a shiny.
it's the shiny.
What?
You don't have to use it, but catch it.
Holy. Where did this come from? Bro. Oh my goodness, we caught the shiny. The luck is crazy. Bro, we weren't even shiny hunting right now. We were just trying to level up our monkeys because it's impossible to get monkeys, and this shiny Salamander popped up. What do we name it? Do we name it Relentless? He did pop in like as soon as we got the shiny. I brought the luck. All right, we'll throw it. We'll throw the Relentless on there. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know it's a problem when it's easier to find shiny Pokemon than to find monkey Pokemon in the game. Monkey Pokemon, like design-wise, tier list, S tier, all of them, bro. All of the monkey Pokemon are amazing. Everybody loves monkey Pokemon, so why can't we get them? What's the issue here? Anyways, we beat the third gym.
Go! We beat the gym. New monkey acquired. That's a beautiful monkey.
And we got our third monkey. After about 12 hours put into this run, we finally accessed our third monkey. And I'm pretty sure it's a baboon. I'm pretty sure he's a baboon or a lemur. He may be a lemur. I don't think he's a baboon now that I'm looking at him. I feel like he's a fighting type lemur. And I'm not gonna lie, his design is probably my favorite. His and Rillaboom. I think those were my favorite designs out of all of them. Anyways, after beating the third gym, you know, we progressed the story along. But the first thing that we had to do...
Thomas, we can finally get some new pants, bro. Thank God we needed new pants. All right, bro, they weren't that bad. Oh my God, we got that shit on. We have no money. Bro, we spent all our money on the drip. We broke. We're gonna have to give the clothes back. Bro, we have this friend named Trench. He streams too. And he sent me like 20 clips of him killing the shiny that popped up on his screen because he caught so many. Like, he was searching for a shiny Bagon, and shiny Golbats popped up. And he got so tired of seeing them that he just started killing them. But he does shiny badge quest. I think he's doing crystals still. Oh, I think we can get a Rangaroo now. Look at my cool leg. Darumaka's evolving. And it sounds good. What was Team Plasma's motive? I don't remember that. To reset the universe? Damn. So that they can have everything for themselves? Oh, so they wanted to live, but reset everything else. And they were going to do that by waking up Dialga and Palkia? They were going to use the trio to control time and space. That's tough. Yo, you know what I just thought of? Team Aqua, their whole mission was that there's too much water in Hoenn. And every game critic said that there was too much water in Hoenn. I'm just saying. Team Aqua based, right? And Team Magma said there wasn't enough land. That's what all the critics said. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Acoustics from Minnesota. Oh, yes, we finally made it. We can find our next monkey. I'm pretty sure we just run around in this grass, and it's an 8% encounter rate. We can get Grimmsnarl. No, it's not Grimmsnarl, bruh. It's a Rangaroo. He's a 9% chance. It's a 9% chance to get a Rangaroo. Grimmsnarl would go hard, though. Bro, trust me, I love Grimmsnarl. But he's just not a monkey, you know? Let's go! A Rangaroo. Does he evolve? The monk. Is that a first-time chat from Mr. Loaf? Name it Loaf? Alright, Loaf did hop in when we found the monkey.
So we have 4 monkeys now. 4 monkeys on the team. We love to see it. This one's an orangutan. And orangutans are my favorite ape, you know, like in real life. But I don't know. I'm just not really too much of a fan of his design. Anyways, we beat the 5th gym. That's 5 gym badges. We made our way into the snowy, icy mountains of whatever this town is called with our shiny Lavander and a team full of monkeys. And we got some new drip. We got a haircut, you know. It's always a must. It's a recurring theme whenever we go into the newest town. We get some drip. You know what I'm saying? You got to look good. That's the number one thing that I loved about these games was the character customization in terms of like the appearance and how you approach things in this game. It looks good. So now it's time for our 6th gym battle. And this gym battle was all about the supernatural because Mr. Mystery in chat asked about if I had seen any supernatural. And he was talking about the TV show. And I was like, nah, I haven't seen that. But then he was like, but what have you seen in real life? And here we go.
So my sleep paralysis story is I went to sleep in the room behind this door. And I woke up. Like in my dream, I woke up in the dream in my old house, like my childhood house. But when I woke up there, it was like foggy. It was foggy and misty. I gotta turn up this music. I've lived on ranches like my whole life, right? And so we were in the back with the animals and my dad was putting a horse in a trailer, right? But it was foggy. It was all foggy and misty. And hundreds and hundreds of black goats on 2 legs, like they were bipedal goats. That all started walking out of the fog into like our field of vision, and they started walking towards the house, my old house, because we were in the back, like on a couple acres in the back, but we could see the house, and black goats on 2 feet started walking towards the house, and I could just hear whispering, like demonic whispering. And this black stallion, this huge black horse, it was a beautiful horse, but it kicks my dad, right? And he falls, like he's out, and the horse runs off, and like somehow I teleport into the house in Whitesboro, and I'm just like groggy, like my head is discombobulated. I'm just, you know, like so I tell my mom, I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed, like I gotta go to bed. So when I go to bed in that house, like in the dream, I like close my eyes and the demonic whispering gets louder and louder. And on this like left side, they're speaking in tongues, right? Like the voices are speaking in tongues. I can't decipher what they were saying into the English language, but like they were speaking like, but I knew what they were saying. You know what I mean? And what they were telling me was, don't follow God. Stray away from God. He doesn't know what you need. We know. Stray away from God. Don't listen to God. In my left ear. And on my right ear, I heard the sweetest voice I've ever heard, praying to God and asking God to watch over her son and to stay with me. So when I go to sleep in that house, I wake up here where my body actually is. But I'm paralyzed, and while this like spiritual warfare is going on in my brain, the post like for the bed, there's like posts around the bed and like posts that keep the bed frame up, and the shadow of the bed frame was reaching out to me, but I was paralyzed. I was sleeping like this and I couldn't move. And I just remember getting pissed. Like I was so mad. All the thoughts that were going through my head was that this demon had to paralyze me to do something to me. Like I was mad that I couldn't fight back. I wasn't even scared of the demon. I was just like, oh, you fucking pussy. You had to paralyze me to do something to me. So I just like burst out of my body. I like overpowered the paralysis. And I got up, and when I got up, it went away. That's creepy. Now everybody's spooked out. Nobody's going to bed early.
Yeah. So the rest of that stream, like for that day turned into a spooky, scary story show and tell where everybody just chipped in with their own spooky things that have happened to them or what supernatural they've seen in their everyday life. And I thought it was super cool. You know, if you guys want to come to Twitch and share your stories, we typically, I don't know, I've really been on my Marvel Rival shit, but we typically share stories, and it's a fun community to be in. So like I said before, if you guys want to check out the Twitch, come join us for our next challenge. We got a couple lined up. You're more than welcome to, or you can join the Discord in the link below. Anyways, we beat the 8th gym, as you can see here. Darmanitan going berserk. Darmanitan really carried this entire run. I'm not going to lie. We wouldn't have been able to do it without him. He was a MVP, #1, top pick, draft pick, everything. Everything about him just screamed success. So we kept him in the front lines, and we got the Ice Stone for our last monkey. We love Ice Monkey. We love Ice Darmanitan. It's literally his counterpart, Fire and Ice, like Game of Thrones. You guys know about that? That shit is amazing. And he's evolving. And look at this beautiful monk. Gorgeous, wonderful, wow. Have you guys experienced any scary sort of spooky stories in your everyday life? I'd love to hear about them if you want to share them in the comments. If you made it this far, then you rock with me, you know, so I rock with you. But yeah, now that we have our team of 5 monkeys, this is the final team that we're going to be using, by the way. We go ahead and get some new drip, and we make our way into the final Elite 4 battle. So yeah.
Where's the new drip? There it is. Oh yeah. Okay, they got nothing but tracks. Motorcycle jacket? These are fucking skin tight. These are like squeezing the nuts together, you know what I mean? Oh, but the shoes go crazy, bro. I got the crocodile. The leather bag go crazy, bro. Got the crocodile Dundee. Yeah, we gotta get these. These are the fire. This would be so much fire if the circle and line through it was black. Yo, we got that shit on, bro. We heavy stepping.
I just want to say, for some reason, the footage of like everything that led up to the Elite 4 after the 8th gym is gone. I don't know what happened to it. I'm pretty sure the VOD is still up, but I don't know. Anyways, we did all of that. The only problem that we had was the Garbodor or whatever. I don't know why, but that was a really hard fight. Anyway, so we went straight to Leon, and you know, we beat Leon because we're amazing. And like I said in the beginning, if you guys want to come hang out with me on Twitch or YouTube, we just got affiliate. We finally got the sub button. Megan's working on like custom emotes for the channel type shit. So if you guys want to come chill with us, let me know, and I'll see you there. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next time.
Doesn't mean you're in.
Let's go! Let's go! They said we couldn't do it. Let's go! Oh my god! Yes, they did. They said we couldn't do it. Frieza said we couldn't do it. We did it just because Frieza said we couldn't. Oh my god.
Is this the equivalent of
Yes. The short answer is yes. You can beat Pokemon Shield with only monkeys, but it takes a long time. We finally did it. We did it, stream. We did it. Yes!